The SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants, is the fourth theatrically released SpongeBob movie. Third theatrically released if you're in the States, but I'm in Canada, and I got to see Sponge on the Run in theaters back in 2020, so yeah, at least for me, it's the fourth theatrically released one. And what is this one about? Well, let me tell you. So, SpongeBob is trying to prove that he's brave, and of course, Mr. Krabs tells him he's not ready to show his bravery, but then he ends up going on an adventure with the Flying Dutchman, along with Patrick. And basically, yeah, it's just a big adventure in the underworld for SpongeBob to prove that he's brave. Okay. The SpongeBob movies, The Search for SquarePants. I never reviewed the previous three SpongeBob movies on my channel. I did review that Sandy Cheeks movie. But yeah, let me give a summary on my thoughts on the previous three SpongeBob movies. Love the first two. They're both great. The third one's fine. It's perfectly okay. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of the third one, but yeah, it's a perfectly watchable, fun SpongeBob movie. Now we get to the fourth one. What do I think of this one? Because I was a little concerned about this one after seeing Smurfs, because this was also written by Pam Brady. And she also wrote that Smurfs movie. And that was complete ass. I'm happy to report, though, that this movie is fantastic. I loved The Search for SquarePants. It's a great fucking SpongeBob movie. This was a fast-paced, hilarious, very imaginative, very colorful adventure, and it's great. I'm serious. It's got lots of great jokes. I laughed pretty hard a few times throughout this movie. There's a really great bit about halfway through the movie. I'm not gonna spoil it. It involves a studio. We'll just put it there. It was a great bit. It's one of the funniest scenes in the whole movie, and the way the whole story concludes is fucking hilarious. It was one of the dumbest things ever, but goddamn, it was funny. All of the voice actors do a great job in their roles as always. You know, Tom Kenny as SpongeBob, still great. But one of the biggest standouts here was Mark Hamill as the Flying Dutchman. Now, I am aware that Mark Hamill was not the voice of the Flying Dutchman in the TV show, but not gonna lie, he does a great job here. He sounds for the most part just like the Flying Dutchman. You do get a little note of Joker in his voice, though, but it's still great. He was very fun. The Flying Dutchman, who has a big role in this movie, like, he's pretty much the lead supporting character other than Patrick. And, yeah, they really make him into a fun character. I really enjoyed seeing the Flying Dutchman in this story. I thought he was terrific. Then, of course, you got SpongeBob and Patrick. They're a great friend duo. And yeah, all the characters, they're still likable as always. It's all the great stuff. Nothing wrong in terms of characters. It's all the same very lovable, likable stuff that you remember from the show and the previous movies. Also, the animation's fantastic too. Basically, it's like if you took the animation from the Netflix SpongeBob movies and basically gave it an actual budget, because it actually looks good here. And the backgrounds, like the underworld, looks fantastic. It's very creative, very imaginative. And, there's some great action sequences here. Like, yeah, you'd think, oh, it's a SpongeBob movie. You expect action sequences? I mean, Sponge Out of Water had action sequences. And yeah, this one does too, and it's really well done. If I were to pinpoint any problems with this movie, there's just a few jokes here that don't really land too well. But for the most part, the jokes really land, so I'm not going to knock the movie too much for once in a while having a joke that's not that funny. But yeah, the SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants, it's a great time. It's a great movie for SpongeBob fans. I think fans of SpongeBob will absolutely love it. I do, so there's that. So, yeah, absolutely go and see the SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants. It's a really great time. I am going to give the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants an A.